Wewe! 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 Yes, my name is Adebayo Katiiti. But really, before I go into introducing myself, I want to thank you all for showing up and let you know that the more we show up and go back, do nothing, is the more things like this continue to happen. Yeah. My pronouns are he, him, they, them. I was assigned female at birth. I identify as a Black African transgender person. Founder of Ralika Now, an organization that supports newcomers and refugees here in Edmonton. Yeah, follow us. Yeah. That should tell you that we get to hear so many sacred stories of immigrants, refugees who travel to find a home, to settle. I refuse to stay silent. I refuse. My body has been a pool of violence, sexual assault. I've been abused not once or twice. For them to only prove a point that I am a woman. I'm revisiting my experiences and scars today to share with you all because on a daily basis, women, transgender women, trans masculine people walk into our doors with similar stories. And some, in the process, get pregnant, and some hope to keep the babies, but more hope for abortion. And yes, before people in the United States could abort, they had the freedom to exercise their rights as people who fully consent and make decisions for their bodies. But now that the state has started exposing its hegemonic masculinity of controlling women, controlling transgender people, and the gender diverse community, I pose a question to each and every one. What next on the ban list? Will it be get married? Will it be kids going to school? Will it be the continuous terrorism of transgender people with the help of the state? What is really next? Why is it that in a so-called democratic nation, the people weren't involved in such decision-making, but a few old white misogynist people in position of power? It is the men in senior government position deciding what they do not experience. This means we are no longer in a neutral state, but in one that is full of inequalities to oppress women, trans people, and gender diverse folks. In countries where I come from, abortion is prohibited. Like Uganda, where I come from, it's not coincidence that they have registered more deaths of young girls trying to abort illegally with help of friends, using things like acid, drinking detergent, using hangers and other rudimentaries. Now I have lost so many of my friends who needed to abort but couldn't. But they didn't have the health, the right means to. Transgender males get raped every day by men who want to prove a point. Our bodies have been displayed for any man to use, be it violent, but today we say no more. Yes, no more. Yes, just for clarity, some men have uterus. Some men can give birth. Yes. An attack on a mother of the universe is an attack on everybody. I'm very upset about the constant attack on our bodies from old misogynist men who think they can tell us what to do with our bodies. The world is really bleeding. We are at war. For me, It feels like I'm protesting everything. And every day I wake up is a protest. Forced birth is enslavement. Our bodies are our rights. And when you tell transgender and women that they no longer have a voice in their own personal life, that's slavery. It's oppression. It's dehumanizing. And it's not acceptable. We are at war. I'm not surprised that the judicial system has never served black trans and has never served women of color. Some men have uterus again. So not your uterus, it's not your choice. I'm sure they are going for the young ones, the babies. I mean, they're already attacking them, the bombing that continuously happening, the gun shooting. So if you think this is not a problem for you, think again, because they're coming right next to your door. I hope everyone here today understands that if we do not work together and get beyond the rhetoric of solidarity, in which everybody does their own thing, none of us is going to win. We haven't been collectively turned into how big and dangerous the power against us is. I'm calling you out to join the communities, activists, organizations, social justice movements that continue to do the work. The time is now. Now, everyone, I want you to put your fist up. Put your fist up. And say, women's rights are human rights. Women's rights are human rights. My uterus, my rights. Abortion is a human right. Trans people have uterus too. Old men, get out of my vagina. Old men, get out of my vagina. Thank you so much.